Everyone, welcome back to another Taekook Little Space One Shot where Taehyung is little and Jungkook is his daddy. I hope you love it. Taehyung baby, cut up. I cut up some apples for you. Jungkook yelled as he walked into the living room where Taehyung was coloring. He looked up at Jungkook as Jungkook set the apples down and quickly looked down, getting nervous. Thanks, Daddy, Tete whispered. Jungkook smiled a little and sat down beside the baby, keeping his distance as he didn't want to make the boy uncomfortable. Jungkook and Taehyung has been dating for 6 months now, and Taehyung had told him he was a little 3 months into their relationship. Jungkook of course accepted him and didn't treat him any different. Tete had asked him to be his caregiver, but it took a lot of courage. Tete is very shy little, and asking Jungkook to be his daddy was very challenging to him. Jungkook accepted the offer immediately. He always wanted to be Taehyung's caregiver. Everything was great. Jungkook was a great caregiver. Taehyung was in much trouble, but the only thing that made Jungkook feel weird in the stomach was how sad he was. And he sometimes gets stubborn, like he is out of control if he started showing his stubbornness. Sometimes Jungkook felt as if he was doing something wrong as a caregiver. He wanted to talk to Taehyung about it, but he knew he would get uncomfortable, and that was the last thing Cook wanted. He just decided to take things slow. Tete was just quietly eating the apple his daddy cut up for him while drawing a picture. After some time, he had his favorite passy in his mouth, and Tete's slow drinking of the Pacifica was all you could hear. Jungkook was silently watching and was cut off guard when Tete turned to him. He asked softly and held up a green-colored pencil to Jungkook's face. Cook quickly smiled widely and accepted the colored pencil and started coloring what had to be green. It took him a long time to say that Taehyung wasn't coloring in one of his colors book, and that he was just a piece of white paper. He slowly stopped coloring and looked at the picture. Jungkook smiled widely when he saw Tete had drawn them outside holding hands. He watched as Tete wrote the names Daddy and Tete above the stick figure in the regular pencil. Tete then wrote the words, I love you, Daddy. Thank you for always taking care of me. Mostly on the top of the paper, he looked at the smiling Jungkook and giggled at Cook, opened his arm widely for Tete to hug him, which he gladly did. I love you too, Bub, Jungkook whispered as he rubbed Tete's back. I thought I was doing something wrong the whole time, he said. Tete giggled, shaking his head. No, Daddy, is nothing wrong, Tete said as his eyes turned into Since Jungkook sighed and relieved. That's good. I do not want my baby boy feeling bad and not loved, he said and kissed Tete's cheek. Tete giggled and blushed deeply. Daddy, want make my cheeks red? Tete whined and put his palms on his cheek. Sorry, Tete. Jungkook glanced out and hugged Tete tightly. Let's go. Get you a nap, and I will call you back after cooking lunch, shall we? Jungkook asked and stood up holding his hand out for Tete to take. Okay, Daddy, Tete said and giggled as Jungkook took him to his room, laying him on the same bed. So, tell Daddy what my little Bob wants to eat in lunch today, Jungkook asked. Daddy, Tete wants donut nuggets for lunch, please, Tete said in his little sweet voice. Okay, Bob, you take a nap. Daddy is going to buy your donut nuggets for you and then make something for lunch, okay? Jungkook said, and Tete nodded, closing his eyes. The shop was just 2 blocks away from Jungkook's house. He made his way to, but the donut nuggets were for Taehyung. Why there is not any donut nuggets? Jungkook mumbled to himself. He confirmed to the staff the donut nuggets was out of stock today. It will get back till evening. Jungkook came back home. He go to Thethe's room. He was playing with his favorite stuffed animal cookie. Thethe, baby, did you sleep? Jungkook asked. No, daddy. Thethe is not sleepy. Okay, Bob. I'm going to cook. Don't get hot and come down when I call you, okay? Okay, daddy, Thethe said, and just Jungkook came to kitchen to Thethe. He didn't tell Thethe about his dono because Thethe will start winning. Jungkook was in kitchen making lunch. He knew Thethe wanted dinosaur nuggets, but there was no choice, so he thought he will buy that from the store in evening and give Thethe him for dinner. Little did Jungkook know Thethe would make a huge deal out of it. Princess, lunch is ready. Jungkook screamed loud enough for Thethe to hear. Thethe immediately dropped his stuff and ran downstairs, expecting dinosaur nuggets to be in his plate. His smile dropped into a pout when he saw a turkey sandwich on the plate alongside plain pretzels. Bob, I know you want dinosaur nuggets, but those are not available at the store, so I will buy those and you have them in dinner. Cook tried to explain to him, but getting a long whinny as an answer. No, daddy, donut nuggets. Thethe responded with a battery attitude. Hey, Thethe, what's the attitude? No, come on, let's have lunch. Okay, Bob. He spoke sternly but then softly, tried to convince Thethe. I want my donut nuggets. Thethe cried out as he fell on his bottom on the floor while sobbing. Jungkook frowned and went to pick him up but got a hit in his face instant because Thethe was throwing his hand in and leg in the air. No, 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 don't touch me, he screamed out and rolled around on the ground, kicking his leg above. Jungkook hissed in pain as he held his nose. Cook was started to get really angry now. Did they really have to start this bad of tantrum just because he didn't get any donut nuggets? That's it, Thethe. Time out now, he growled. Thethe whinnied and cried harder as Jungkook picked him up and put him in the corner of the room. He kicked his feet and wailed, No, I don't want to be on timeout. Please, daddy, Thethe mumbled as he tried to walk away from it. No, Taehyung, time out right now, Jungkook said sternly and picked Thethe back up and put him back in the corner. Taehyung knew he made his daddy mad because Cook was calling him by his name. Now you will sit here for 15 minutes like a good boy, otherwise your punishment is gonna be worse, Cook said and went to his office, which is technically a random room that nobody uses, and went to get some work done. He couldn't really focus on his work as all he heard was Thethe's cries for him and his loud wailing. He did feel bad, but Jungkook hates tantrums. That happens for the slightest reason, and Taehyung was getting so stubborn. After 15 minutes of loud wails and calls of Jungkook, Jungkook walked out of his room office and went to Taehyung, where Taehyung was. His heart broke at the sight of Taekook covering his eyes and sobbing as loud as he can, calling his name. Daddy, please. Tae sobbed. Tae is sorry, please. Again sobbed. Baby, your punishment is over, Jungkook whispered, loud enough for Tae to hear. Tae turned around and sobbed even louder if that was possible. He made grabby hands for Jungkook and Cook smiled and picked him up with easy. Cook wiped his tears and kissed his cheek. Is baby boy better now? He asked softly. Tae sniffed and nodded. Do you want to eat your sandwich now? I know you want donut nuggets, but those are for dinner, alright? Jungkook asked. Tae nodded again and he went sit down in Cook's lap. Jungkook smiled widely as he fed Tae and Tae was eating while smiling at his dada. A few minutes later he finished and clapped with a giggle. Daddy, Daddy. Tae finished all his food and Tae is sorry for hurting Daddy, Tae said and made grabby hand for Jungkook who was smiling at him. Wow, my princess, you are such a good boy, he said as he picked up Tae and tickled him. Is Tae bad boy? He said with a pout. No, Tae is a very good boy, Jungkook said as he took Tae in his room because now Tae was tired because of all crying. Tae wanna take a nap now, he asked. Yes, Tae, it's Tae's nap time. Tae clapped. Jungkook put him on the bed and cuddled with him. Okay, love you, Daddy, Tae said as he was starting to doze off. Love you too, bub, Jungkook said as Tae fell into deep sleep. He smiled and kissed his little boyfriend's lips quietly, left his room to buy some donut nuggets for his baby boyfriend to not make him cry again. The end. Everyone, how was it? And if you want little cook, comment it down. I'll make a little cook and Daddy Tae one shot. I hope you will love it if you want it, okay? So comment it down and see you again with another one shot. Till then, take care of yourself. Bye bye. Bye.